I am Zhang. How long good afternoon, Professor, teacher, and peer. We are gospel you. Our 5-year project topic is what wrong user. Let me ask a question. Have you ever needed to wait for a long time queuing in shopping mall? What's wrong with each other before? You may fall into trouble because of insufficient response in the mall. There is an unexpected phenomenon. The washroom is available especially when you are in a hurry. Of course, the more convenient washroom should be the closer to the user, but that washroom is full when you need it. So our project aims to really person in Pacific washroom. Our application also aims to shorten the queuing time for the user by providing suggestions which allow the user make a suitable decision according to different conditions.
I am Yu Hoi King. There are 5 objectives in our project. First, we will investigate the frequency of washroom. Second, we will determine the applicable population. First, we will design the specific algorithm, and then we will develop the mobile application and evaluate the usability of the application continuously. If the user wants to go to the washroom as soon as possible, if they use the apps can guide them go to the washroom as soon as possible, which can save the queuing time. Without the apps, they may not know which washroom are available. They may need to find and queue for a long time. Therefore, the washroom easy is the wise decision. There are some existing applications in the market. They use the energy detector, AI technology, GPS system, and the map to provide some suggestions about the nearest washroom. However, we find some weakness of these apps. They does not provide any idea about the status of the washroom. User may not know whether they are occupied or available.
I'm Shao Ziyang, SID123836661. In view of the project aim and objectives, our group have developed some method to shorten the queuing time by providing suggestions to the user. The project will be divided into 3 components to accomplish the goal. They are algorithm, object detection, and mobile application. I'm going to introduce the algorithm for finding the best washroom based on a prototype of a shopping mall first. So this is a prototype of a shopping mall. We assume that the area of each floor of a shopping mall can be regarded as a rectangle with a width of 40 meters and length of 60 meters long, which can be displayed on a 2-dimensional coordinate system. The washroom on each floor is at coordinate 30 and 40. There is an escalator on each floor as shown in the picture. So we use Python to implement our algorithm. The purpose of this algorithm is to quickly find the washroom at the moment based on the factors such as the user gender, age, floor, location, and the number of people queuing for the washroom on each floor. The washroom should be the one with the shortest user arrival time considering the current usage of each floor. And the total time will be calculated by walking time plus queuing time. This algorithm is in line with the project's original intention to relieve pressure on a particular washroom.
I'm Zhang. My SID is S1231986. I will continue to expand this page. The purpose of the algorithm is to quickly find the best washroom at the moment. The find working time function calls the find gender and age function to correspond to a specific working speed according to the gender and age entered by the user. For example, if we enter male and age as 20, the function will find that the corresponding working speed is 1.3 meters per second and calls the find current flow and coordinate function. Then the find current flow and coordinate function calculates the time to reach its flow through the position entered by the user, so as to find the best flow through the subsequent comparison of the time spent on each flow. Then this is the progress. I enter gender, age, current flow, and location. Then the current information will be displayed here. The information shows the queue of the washroom on each floor and finds the best washroom. The information refreshes every 5 seconds. If the best recommended floor is not the current floor, it will show how much time it will save to go to the washroom on the best floor, compared with going to the washroom on the current floor.
The other component is about object detection. The detector with a camera will be installed outside the washroom, which collects real-time information about the total number of people who are queuing. If the detector has detected an object, the program will distinguish if the object is a person or not. If true, that means is a person, so the counter of the program will add 1 to the total number of queuing people, and the queuing time will be extended. The detector can collect the data and then can analyze the real-time information of each floor by the algorithm calculation. Is the UI designed for the user to choose their age, floor, and gender, and then the data will be linked up with the algorithm together to provide the information for calculation. And then the user can get the data from the detector to get the real-time information. Our apps provide 3 different languages for the user to use comfortably. They are English, traditional Chinese, and the simplified Chinese. This is convenient for different users, and the user can slow down to update the real-time information immediately.
Let me introduce the network part of the application. The application will check basic service that identifier called BSSID. BSSID is the next physical address of the example or Delta. The function of the network part is checking the network data of the application, which checking the user have connect to shopping mall Wi-Fi or not. Also, this BSSID will pair up the corresponding each floor, so the BSSID can set the user location automatically. Actually, operation of the network part. First step, checking the user connected to shopping mall Wi-Fi or not. Step 2, checking is for BSSID of the successful. Step 3, for example, for SC7CX, the first part of BSSID belongs to each floor. The second part is unique for each user. With the user BSSID is for SC7CX, we can know the user located in the first floor.
This is the overall concept. First, we will use the detector to count the total number of people who are queuing, and then we will calculate each situation by the algorithm. And then we will provide the real-time information in the application. Washroom easy.
Based on the application, our group invited 10 users to test this application to find the washroom. And we mainly focus on the algorithm and detectors. Their satisfaction with specific tests will be recorded. So in this graph, we can see that 94% of users satisfied with the algorithm, which provide correct waiting time, and 90 of users satisfied with the detector can distinguish the person object. And the second focus is on mobile application testing. According to the user evaluation, basically, most of the users are satisfied with the test of algorithm and detector. However, adding the application components with the algorithm and detector, 80 of users satisfied with the algorithm detector and the application to calculate the waiting time in the actual situation. Almost 100 of users satisfied with the language in the user interface. 82 of users satisfied with the setting the location automatically via network stages. And 84 of the users satisfied with update the real-time information via the application.
We combine three important components: algorithm, object detection, and mobile application to complete our application Washroom Easy. The Washroom Easy will help users quickly find an available washroom grid. It saves queuing time when the user uses Washroom Easy. User can go to the washroom as soon as possible. Here are the limitations and the future works of the tasks. The limitation of algorithm is the algorithm can analyze a specific shopping mall only. We will improve the algorithm to make it suitable for any shopping mall. For the object detection, sometimes the detector will fail detect the object, which the object will not. We will use more labeled training data to build a model which can predict the unseen data more accurately. For the mobile application, the BSSID can available for specific shopping mall only. We will use the keying in with the BSSID to set the location of the user to become more accurately. For the Washroom Easy, we will optimize the algorithm and objectives to make the waiting time for the washroom more accurate. There are references. Thank you for watching.